Imagine the man America looked up to for years. The friendly face in your living room, the wisecracking dad on TV, the symbol of family business, turning out to harbor a secret so dark it would chill you to your core. What if the laughter and deals behind that famous pawn shop counter masked something unimaginable? Something that not even his closest fans could ever suspect. Tonight, a woman steps out of the darkness, his own adopted daughter, and what she reveals on that witness stand will change how you see Pawn Stars forever. But before we peel back the layers of this unbelievable case, do yourself a favor. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay with us, because you will not want to miss a single second of this true-life bombshell. Las Vegas is a city built on illusion, but inside the echoing halls of the courthouse, there was no place to hide. The tension was electric, almost suffocating, as the judge entered, and the world's cameras zoomed in on the man at the center of the storm, Rick Harrison. Gone was the trademark smirk, replaced by a haunted stony stare. Across from him, his son Corey looked shaken, his hands clenched tight. But the real storm was yet to come. The packed courtroom was buzzing with rumors, but no one was prepared for what would happen when a young woman, once invisible to the public, finally took the stand. Who was she really? Why had the Harrisons kept her hidden, not just from the show but from social media, from every family photo? Was it protection, or was it concealment? She spoke softly at first, but her words cut sharper than any gavel. They took turns, she declared, her voice trembling but unwavering. The silence that followed was absolute, until chaos erupted. Gasps, tears, reporters fumbling for their cameras, as the veneer of TV family values shattered in real time. How could the man known for his quick wit and shrewd deals be accused of something this horrifying? Was it possible that the gold and silver that built his empire had been hiding a rot this whole time? Court records painted a grim timeline. A rushed adoption, years of calculated isolation, and a chilling pattern of manipulation. Why was her bedroom always under surveillance? Why did Rick insist on private tutors and forbid her to have friends or use social media? Was this strict parenting, or something far more sinister? Her testimony described a childhood robbed of innocence, with rules that made no sense, affection that turned threatening, and a relentless message: no one would ever believe you, not against a TV legend. And yet here she was, her evidence meticulously documented, emails, journals, even the statements of former employees who'd glimpsed the cracks in the Harrisons' perfect facade. Was this the story of a greedy opportunist, as some tabloids claimed, or was it a reckoning for a system that protects the powerful at the expense of the vulnerable? What about the family dynamic itself, always painted as quirky but loving on screen? Was that all just an act? As she recounted the details, the courtroom's mood shifted from shock to outrage. Even the judge struggled to remain impartial, his jaw clenched as the horrors unfolded. Rick and Corey, once reality TV royalty, now sat diminished, exposed, unable to hide behind their fame. The adopted daughter, once a shadow, became the center of the nation's attention. Her courage unmistakable, her pain undeniable. As she finished her testimony, you could feel the room change. Not sympathy but reverence. She had forced the world to see what it never wanted to see, to ask the questions it had been too afraid to ask. How many others have been silenced by fame, by money, by the myth of the American dream? The aftermath was instant. Networks scrubbed reruns, fans felt betrayed, and the legend of the Harrisons began to crumble. But the real question lingered. How many secrets are hiding behind the masks we see on screen? Who else is protected by the illusion of reality TV? And most importantly, when the cameras stop rolling, who is left to speak the truth? If you need the next chapter, if you want to know how justice unfolds and what secrets are still waiting to surface, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. This story is just getting started, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.